everybody, my name is Alicia and today we are at Value Village. We're gonna go thrifting. I love this location because I always find gems. I think the trick is to find the biggest Value Village you can because the more clothes there are, the better chance you're gonna have at finding something. But yeah, as per usual, I am always on the lookout for vintage items for my inventory for my Depop and Poshmark shops. But today I especially want to look for more spring summer items. Definitely want to check out the shorts section because Value Village recently just put out their shorts, so that's very exciting. So let's go thrifting. Okay, I'm starting off in the shoes. I already have lots of sandals out for summer, which is really nice. And look what I just stumbled upon. Some authentic Tevas, only $7.49, so definitely gonna take those. These sneakers are pretty cool. Ooh. I love the heel, super chunky. There's no brand, I think they're just like some cheapy kind of sneakers, so leave those. Ooh. Next up, we're headed straight to the men's jeans. I love the men's jeans section here because there are so freaking many. I always find good ones. Look at this aisle, double-sided. I just know that there are some gems hidden in here for sure. Are you freaking kidding me? I can't believe what I just found. This is literally the first pair that's here. Like, are you kidding me? They're right here, sitting on the edge of the rack. Vintage. Oh my god, this is actually the second pair of vintage Guess jeans that I've found here, but it's been like so long, like probably a year. They're expensive as hell, but I have to get them. I have to get them. I have a coupon too. Oh, so good. Okay, so I've located the short section. It is really small, it's like just this one area. But we'll see what we can find. I already found these really cute Northern Reflections vintage cargo shorts made in Canada, so. Look how freaking cool these dead stock 0.0 capris are. I love them, I love the stripes. They're just really small. So I think they'd be really hard to sell. Plus they're kind of pricey. And then look at these ones, these dead stock Roxy. Oh my god, that tag, so cool. Okay, next up we're gonna look through all the women's jeans. If you couldn't tell, I always look through all of the denim first. So this is where we are. Do you see what I see? Hello. There's so many cool vintage jeans here. I just found these really cool Gap classic ones. But look at that tag, so good. Only $8.99, not bad. These ones are really cool too. I can't tell if they're actually vintage or not though. And then these ones are so good. Oh my gosh, look at that. They're just so tiny though. I think I'm gonna have to leave them behind. Not a bad price. Next up, I'm looking through all the men's tees. I actually just finished looking through the kids. I found this one, which I really like. I like the contrasting sleeves. The men's tees are usually expensive and picked over, but I am just gonna have a little peek. Next up, we're in the skirts. I don't really need any because I actually have a couple in my inventory right now, but it's still fun to look. This one's actually really cute. It's like this brown gingham, little sporty skirt, but it is actually, in fact, a skirt. It's a little bit pricey though. So many cool dead stock items today. Look at that tag. And then there's a bunch more over here by this brand. OK jeans. Like there's this one, and then these ones. All with the tag still on. Super cool, very Y2K. Alright, so now I'm in the women's dresses. There are so many of them, so let's see what we can find. This vintage dress is so cute. I love the color. Little tag, made in Canada. $10.99, it's not too bad. Look at this amazing mini velvet dress with a little cross neck. It's vintage, made in USA, and like, look at this tag. H&G, hip and gorgeous. So funny. Some more dead stock. This is so precious. It's just a little too pricey for me, I think. Guys, I think I just found a potential runner-up for the dress I'm supposed to wear to a wedding in like a couple weeks. It's got this really cool, intricate design on the back, which I like. Black, which I like. And it's vintage, made in USA. I really like the length, and that's pretty cool. I had the little blue pops out on the slip there. And not a bad price, could be worse. This one is also stunning. I love this detail in the front, super long. And vintage Jessica, I love this dress brand. It's a little more expensive, and I think it's a size large, so I think it'd be too big for me, but it's really pretty. Okay, after all that digging, so some of the options I came up with. This one's really cute. Little vintage-y one. I love the colors of this one. Very cute. It also has the ties at the back, so it's gonna cinch in. That's gonna look real cute. This long one, I love. It also has those tassels on the side, but there's no tag. Someone ripped it out, so I can't tell if it's vintage or not. If it's not, I'd be really upset. Okay, so I've been here for a while now, done kind of my whole typical rounds, so I think I'm gonna finish off with looking at the women's tops, because there's so many of them. I hate doing it, so that's why I always do it last. Okay, this top is really interesting. It's like a one shoulder by this brand Hollywood, made in Canada, so it's vintage. Kind of cool. Definitely like unique. Oh, also dead stock, which is really cool. And it's only $5, so you know what, we'll just put it in the cart. Okay, so I skimmed through all the tanks and tees because let's be honest, there are thousands of them. It'd take way too long for me to look at all of them. So now we're in my other favorite section, which is the short sleeve blouses. And look at this one I just found. It's really cool. It's got this like brown patchwork, vintage. You can feel the shoulder pads in there. Really cool. Oh, the button detail. It's a little expensive. I'll just put it in the cart for now. Okay, so I'm tired, I'm hungry. That means I need to go home, but first I just have to sort through my whole cart, decide what I'm gonna get. Okay, look how freaking cool this vintage jacket is that I found. I was debating, but I think I need it. There's the other option, which I think is also really, really cute. So let's try this one on. Okay, this one's also really cute, but I think the other one is the winner. These are the things I'm gonna leave behind. The denim forums I really want to get, but like I'm spending too much on the Guess jeans already, so I'm gonna leave them. This is a no. This dress pretty, but once again I don't know the brand. This shirt is super cool, but I just have other options that I'd rather get. Jeans, same thing, don't need extra. This dress is beautiful, but I think it's just a little too big for me, unfortunately. This one's cute, I just don't need it. I'm really debating between these two. I love this one, it's really cute, it is cheaper. But then this one's like super, super cool, unique, a little more expensive. But I feel like that's the safe option. That one I don't know about. Okay, wait, I just realized there's a big stain right here, this pink stain. It's like hard. And I don't know if that's gonna come out. Just when I was deciding to get this one. Oh, this dress is so cool. I tried it on and it fits. But I just noticed that there is a giant hole at the front and I'm so mad. I really hope I didn't do this and like run it over with a cart or something. And like I could try and fix it. It would be still noticeable though. But then I realized I could totally wear this inside out. Like this dress is like low-key reversible. So what if I wear the blue side? I don't love the blue, but it's an option. I'm gonna see if they can give me a discount. Okay. Finally decided everything I'm gonna get, so now I'm gonna check out. Okay, we got the goods. Guys, I honestly don't know what's wrong with me. I literally cannot spend like less than 3 or 4 hours in the thrift store. It's kind of a problem, so Anyways, I got some really cool stuff. I can't wait to show you guys what I found. Alright guys, so we are home now, and honestly that was such a good thrift trip. I'm so excited to show you everything that I ended up getting. So I ended up picking up 7 different items, which came out to a total of $57.82, which averages out to about $8.26 per item. So under $10, which honestly is pretty good for Value Village. But I did a little bit of like extreme couponing on this trip, which I will explain. But let's just get into the haul. Alright, so the very first thing that I ended up picking up, which you guys already know I was taking home with me, are these incredible vintage Guess jeans. I was so shocked to find these because vintage Guess is actually quite rare to come by. So when I saw this little triangle logo peeking out, I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. But they're incredible. They're in this kind of mid-wash blue color, a little bit more high-waisted with a straight leg, which I love. And then of course they have the classic Guess triangle on the back here, and they actually have a really cool detail right here, a little question mark at the front, which I thought was really cool. They are in incredible condition, and they're actually size 30, which is a really good size. It's like pretty average. And of course I know they're vintage just because the tag does say made in Canada, and you know, it's a vintage tag. So yeah, these are probably my best find of the day, and like I said in the video, this is actually the second pair of vintage Guess jeans that I found at that location, but the last pair I found was like 2 years ago, I think. So like I said, they are pretty rare to find, so I feel super lucky. And yes, they were charging quite a bit for these. They definitely knew the value, but I did have my 20% off coupon. So at the end of the day, they only cost me $15.19, which is a little more on the expensive end for jeans, but still for like these, I had no problem paying that. Now moving on to tops, the first top that I ended up getting is this one. I was really debating getting this one, and I was kind of like deciding to pick one over another, but since I had so many coupons on this trip, I was like, you know what, let's just throw it in. But yeah, it's super cute. It's just this kind of like a baby blue t-shirt with sort of like a baseball tee style where the sleeves are a different color in white, and then it just says Roots 73 on the front, which I think is really cute. I just thought it was really adorable. You know, Roots is a great brand, and I've been really into these kind of tops lately, like with the contrasting sleeves. It just kind of caught my eye. And after my coupon, it was only $3.59, so like I said, I figured I might as well get it. Next up is this top. I love this top. I think it's so cool. You guys know I'm obsessed with stripes. So this definitely caught my eye. It's just this cute little red tank top with these kind of like blue, black and white stripes on the front. I really love the material of this one because you can just tell it's like a little bit thicker, a little bit worn in, like it's good quality because it is actually a vintage item, of course. The tag is just super cool, and like I feel like you see this kind of style of top a lot in like modern tops, but something about this one, the fact that it's vintage, like the quality of it, I feel like it just makes it so special. And this one ended up being only $4.79, so once again, kind of a no-brainer. Then the next top I ended up getting is this one. This one I was really debating about because it did have like this giant pink stain on the front, which I didn't know if it was going to come out or not. But I'm happy to report that it did actually completely come out in the wash. So that was very exciting. But this top is just so cool and unique. It's basically like this brown sort of like patchwork patterned blouse. And it's got a mixture of these like polka dot prints mixed with this floral print. And then all of the buttons are actually kind of like these cool little pearl buttons, which I love. All these little extra details that just makes this shirt so special. And of course it is vintage. It actually had shoulder pads in it, which I removed just because like I don't like the look of it. But I just love tops like these. I feel like they're so fun to style in the summer, just like opened up with a tank top underneath and a pair of shorts. It's just like such a cool look, kind of my go-to look in the summertime. And originally I believe this top was like $7-ish, which was why I was kind of debating. It was a little bit pricey, but because it had the stain, I figured, you know what, I might as well ask for a discount, which in the past, they've never really given me discounts on like damaged items. They're like, oh, it's already priced accordingly. So that's why I never like really ask. But this is the first time that they actually did give me a discount, which was amazing. So they ended up marking this top down to $3.49, which I thought was totally fair. And then after my discount, I got it for $2.79, which is absolutely amazing for such a cool, unique piece. Next up, I ended up getting this vintage windbreaker jacket. This one I just kind of like randomly picked up on my travels as I was passing by. I saw it and kind of just threw it in my cart, kind of thinking, I'll just like hang on to it, but I'm probably not gonna get it. But I did. Once I tried it on, I just knew it was too good to pass up. It's basically just this white windbreaker jacket with this really cool orange and blue stripe across the front, very like retro vibes. And then it just has a zipper and pockets on the sides with a hood at the back. So I just think it's so cool. I absolutely love the fit of it. And of course it's vintage. Why else would I have bought it? The tag's super faded, but it does say made in Canada. And it's by the brand K-Way because it just has this cute little logo at the bottom of it. The reason I was thinking of not getting it is because it was a little bit pricey, but after the discount it was only $10.39, so not too bad. Plus I do like to have a little bit more variety in my shop, so I try to balance out the amount of like pants, tops, jackets, and that sort of thing. So I thought it would be like a good little addition. Now lastly, moving on to dresses. I'm so happy because while I was in line, I remembered that Value Village had actually sent me a coupon for 30% off of dresses only. And that day was like the very last day to redeem it. So I was like, thank God I remembered that. So I was able to separate it into 2 transactions to do one transaction for the dresses and use that coupon, and then everything else for the 20% off coupon. So I really maximized the savings on this trip. But the first dress I ended up getting is this one. I feel like vintage floral dresses are just like have become just such a staple in my shop recently. So I was super excited to find this one. It's just this really pretty kind of like mini length tank top style dress with this dark navy blue floral print throughout. And the best part of this is that it actually comes with these little ties on the back, so you can like perfectly fit it to your waist, which is just like super flattering. Honestly, if it fit me, I would probably consider keeping it for myself. But yeah, it's super beautiful, so perfect for summer. And it's by the vintage brand Periscope, made in Canada, of course. This dress was originally like $13, but then after the 30% off, I got it for $9.09, so very good price for a dress. And lastly, of course, I saved one of the best for last, which is this beautiful dress right here. If you guys have been watching my videos, you know I've been on the lookout for a dress to wear to a wedding that's coming up in like almost a week now. And I'd found one that I really liked. It was like this long black velvety one, which I thought was really nice, but I was keeping an open mind, seeing if I found anything else. But I think this is the one. I'm absolutely obsessed with this one. I just think it's like so perfect, so simple, so me. But it is basically just this beautiful long black flowy dress with spaghetti straps and then a high slit on either side. But the coolest part of this dress to me is that the inner lining is actually like this really bright blue color, which just peeks out ever so slightly from the side slits, which I think is just the perfect touch of color. Because personally, I prefer a black dress because it's like simple, more flattering. But sometimes that's a little bit boring, so I feel like this is just like the perfect little touch. Not to mention the beautiful details on the back. It's not too low cut, which I really like, and I don't know, I just think this is so cool. And one of the things that was on my list for a dress is that I of course wanted it to be vintage. And surprisingly, this one is. It's from the brand Brunella, and it says right on it, made in USA. So I feel really lucky that I ended up finding this, especially like so close to the date of the event. But there's some good news and some bad news with this one. So the good news is I actually ended up getting this dress for $5.59, which is like an incredible deal. You guys saw the original price, I think it was like $19. But the bad news is that the reason I got a discount on it is that there is this giant, okay, not giant, but like decently sized hole at the very front of the dress. And I'm so upset because looking back at the footage, I don't think it was there before. I think I accidentally did this with the cart, which is so weird because I'm pretty sure it was like in the cart, not like hanging off the edge. So I'm so confused how this happened, and I'm honestly really sad. Like I would rather have just paid the $20 to have like a perfect dress, but what's done is done. I'm going to attempt to fix it. I think I am considering like taking it somewhere professional to get it done. But honestly, looking at the try on videos, like I feel like the fabric kind of like folds in a perfect way where you don't even really notice the hole. So I'm feeling pretty confident enough that I'll be able to fix this well enough so that you won't notice it. But definitely let me know what you guys think of this dress compared to the other one if you watched that thrift haul. Which one do you think I should wear? Because I'm still kind of open to the other one. So that does it for this thrift haul. I'm so happy about this trip, especially because last week's video, I was like a little bit disappointed, so it feels good to be like back finding all these vintage items. As always, if you saw anything that you were interested in, definitely check out my Instagram, Depop and Poshmark shops, because pretty much everything that you see in this video will be listed there for sale. And if you like thrifting content, then you should definitely stick around and subscribe because I post a new thrifting video every single week. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week.